Hey guys, it's Wendy Hutchinson with The Path of Me, and today I'm talking about fear. I feel like so many people are at a crossroads right now, and they are realizing that the things they're doing, the relationships they're in, the careers they're choosing, maybe no longer feel aligned. Maybe there's this deep inner knowing that change is coming. And it really triggers a lot of fear because there's comfort in the discomfort of staying wherever we are. There is a need to feel secure and safe. And when we're making radical changes in our lives, it's kind of terrifying, right? So maybe that relationship you've been in for 20, 30 years has just kind of outgrown its usefulness for you. Maybe you've grown, maybe your partner's grown, maybe you guys have just grown apart and things have changed and it's time to make a change. But we are so rooted in our routines and our comfort zone and whatever it is, even if it's uncomfortable, it's comfortable, if you know what I mean. And so we just kind of keep tolerating it until we can't do it anymore. And many people are reaching these nexus points with different aspects of their lives. And I have to say that it's really important that we stay aligned in our choices going forward, which means despite the fear of the unknown, the not knowing the when, the how, the why, the details of everything that's coming for us, it's important for us to know that when we make aligned choices for ourselves, the world aligns for us. The universe supports us. Our guides support us. We have to have a knowing and belief in ourselves that we have navigated life this far and we've been okay and we are going to continue to be okay and maybe not even okay, but we might thrive when we make this change. Transitions are really hard and they really do create a lot of fear. And one thing I know about fear is when we're in fear, we start to armor up or shut down. When we feel threatened or we're afraid of what's going to happen, we shut down or we armor up and start projecting all kinds of wounds out there on people around us. We're very sensitive, we're very triggered because there's this emotional, I'm going to say energetic dissonance that's triggered inside. And that trigger is basically something that you need to heal. That trigger is a very intense wound that has been effectively buried, ignored. It could be the blind spot. We all have them. And that has not been addressed because it's too painful. So what we're finding right now is we're all approaching these crossroads where decisions need to be made. You may have a very important role to play here and purpose in your life. And you may be feeling it pressing you like it's time, it's time, it's time. You've had an idea or you've had a knowing, and it requires you to make some bold moves and some bold changes. And it can be terrifying financially. It could be terrifying to be on your own for the first time because you've never been an entrepreneur or you've never birthed an idea from concept to reality. So there's a lot of fear triggers happening as we approach these crossroads. It's like, oh my gosh, it's happening and I'm kind of freaked out about it. And it's okay. It's okay to have fear. It's okay to feel emotionally uncomfortable, but do it anyway. Do it anyway, because the world needs you at your highest and best. The world needs you in service in whatever capacity that looks like. The world needs your gifts and talents, and nobody can do it like you. Don't worry about comparing yourself to the people around you and how well they're doing it, or how glossy they look, or how many followers they have on their social media. Who cares? Nobody. Nobody cares, and it doesn't matter. What matters is that you have the courage to face your fear, transcend that crippling, I can't move, I can't do anything, I can't change, I can't do it feeling, and hit that override button. Hit that override button and say, I'm going to do this anyway. Because you have an important role to play here. You matter here, and what you're offering the world matters. And no one can do it like you. You know, I'm a healer, I'm an ascension guide. I help people with their soul trauma healings. And I'm also very supportive of everyone's life journey. That's my mission, is to support the growth and evolution of people, humans, their souls, and help them to come and step and rise into their greatness and purpose. And it doesn't have to look the way society tells us it needs to look. Look, if you can have the courage to step forward and create whatever it is that's calling to your soul, and you can help a handful of people, if they're the right people, and they will be, because they'll be in resonance with you and your work, you're going to create this ripple effect, because they're going to go out in the world better, shinier, more confident, and they're going to impact the people in their circle, who will in turn impact the people in their circle. And there's this incredible concentric ripple effect that goes out. So personally, I don't worry about my numbers. I do this work because it's my soul calling. I do this work because it's important. It's important to support humanity in this way. And I'm not really defined by the numbers. I'm not defined by what humans interpret as success or failure. None of that matters to me. What matters to me is that I'm showing up authentically every day in my integrity, in my truth, in my mission. I'm doing my work, I'm in service. And that is aligned for me. So get really present with yourself and ask yourself, is what I'm choosing right now aligned? Is it aligned for me to stay here? Or is it aligned for me to move and move in a new direction? And trust me when I say you have survived everything in your life to this point. You're still here, you're still standing, and you will continue to survive, not only survive, but thrive when you have the courage to make those hard calls and to choose yourself and your well-being and what's aligned for you. For some of you, it may be the first time ever that you have the courage to do so. If you need support, I'm here to support you. You can schedule a one-on-one with me. I have a free 15-minute consult you can do with me. And I'm happy to hold space for you all as you navigate forward into your new life. All right, you guys, wherever you are, have a beautiful day. Have faith in yourselves. I believe in you. And I love y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye.